Hi everyone, my name is Miss Tanisa Singh and I'll be choosing the topic on my wardrobe, fix it or leave it. So to begin today, I am going to talk about something that we usually take for granted but has urged a large influence on our profession, our wardrobe. Being teachers, what we wear not only reflects individual tastes, they affect how students, parents, and colleagues perceive us. But the question is, do we have to fix our wardrobe or do we have a freedom to dress as we please? Let us discuss both sides of this argument and decide if our wardrobe needs to be totally revamped or we can simply leave it alone. The need for professional attire. First, let's acknowledge my professional attire matters. Teacher are role models, and our appearance influences how seriously students take us. The Code of Conduct for Guyana likely includes guidelines on appropriate dress, emphasizing neatness, modesty, and professionalism. Dressing appropriately helps maintain authority in the classroom and ensures a respectful learning environment. Imagine a teacher walking into class in casual beachwear. Would students still see them as a figure of authority? Probably not. So here I have an argument for fixing it. There are valid arguments for teachers adjusting their own wardrobe to professional standards. These are, first of all, dressing professionally sets the example. If we expect them to dress in uniform and attire to regulation, should we set the example as well? Secondly, our attire impacts how others perceive us as parents, peers, and administrators. A well-dressed teacher will be most likely to be shown respect. Thirdly, dress code exists for a purpose. They encourage a degree of uniformity across the profession and discourage clothing from being a cause of distraction in the classroom. Lastly, in most cultures, as in our own here in Guyana, appearance is adequate with professionalism. Failing to dress up could create an impression of seriousness or lack thereof regarding the profession. Now I have an argument for leaving it. Personal choice in dressing, but others believe that there is more space for teacher in their dressing. A teacher's effectiveness should not lie in what he or she wears, but in his or her capacity to teach, or his or her knowledge, or his or her teaching skills. Extremely strict dress codes are old-fashioned, restricting freedom of expression and comfort. A teacher should be comfortable with his or her clothing, considering that he or she spend many hours in a classroom. Financial issue can also be an issue. Not all teachers can afford to completely replace their wardrobe for the sole purpose of following specific dress codes. Lastly, the world is evolving, and so are professional standards. Most fields are experiencing less formal dress codes, where staff can be themselves without sacrificing professionalism. Why must teaching be different? In conclusion, so do we mend our wardrobe or do we leave it as that? The solution might be a compromise. While professionalism has to be maintained, there must also be more accommodation. Teachers need to dress professionally but not conform to outdated standards. The key is balance, ensuring our clothing is respectful, functional, and professional, yet still allow us to express ourselves. Ultimately, it's not what we wear but what we teach, how we inspire, and how we lead by example. So if we decide to fix it or leave it, let's make sure our presence in the classroom embodies the values we wish to impart to our students. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening.